Welcome. Wang Sheng Hao.
That's good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Oh, Wang Sheng Hao.
Wang Sheng Hao, good evening.
Welcome to... This is our first video that we're doing, and we haven't been able to put anything up because we don't have Wi-Fi yet. We've been in Taiwan, Kaohsiung, Taiwan, since I think 11 days now. We haven't really been able to get things ready, so we've had some major stuff happen. We flew to Taiwan, number one. Everything went great. We took a train to Kaohsiung. Then, the first thing we did is basically we did apartment shopping.
Apartment shopping was really cool. We lucked out because we got our first choice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a great place, like it's a pretty good location.
2-bedroom.
Yeah, 2 bedrooms, so if anybody wants to come.
Our balcony viewpoint, you can see a little bit of the city, but you can see Monkey Mountain. It's called Maolin
Well,
Mountain.
you can see Monkey Mountain on a good day when there's not that much smaller. But like today, for example, could not see it.
The other cool thing that happened was we bought our scooters. Here's my helmet, my scooter. I'm gonna actually do a GoPro. I'm gonna have my GoPro up to mine.
You know, is that mine?
I will do a GoPro.
We had, yeah, right before we left, we made, Jamie got this beautiful...
Michelle Menard purchased this for me.
Yeah, really nice journal, and so Jamie thought, hey...
It smells of fresh horsehide.
So Jamie decided this would be like his journal for Taiwan, and he made me come up with a list of things, 10 things that I'm curious about before coming here. So we both made our own lists, not looking at what other people, like what each other wrote.
We only had one overlapping question, so in total we're gonna talk about 19 things that we were curious about in Taiwan, and since we've been here for almost 2 weeks, hopefully we can answer all 19 questions now that you know, we have a little bit of Taiwan experience under our belt. I'm gonna read my 10, she'll read her 9, because one of them is the exact same. And then we'll both spend maybe about 10-20 seconds max answering each question. Number 1, what is the bathroom situation like in Taiwan? Everything, well, there's a couple different things that are different. Number 1, all the toilets, you don't really have toilet paper here. It's Kleenex. It's just like Kleenex boxes or Kleenex like bags, which is kind of interesting. A lot of places don't actually have like toilets, so if you want to take a dump, you have to do, it's like a squat toilet. It's literally like this little hole in the ground with like a little, it's like a ceramic little hole in the ground thing. And,
I still don't know how to flush this. I don't know if guys always have to use toilet paper, but most ladies do. So you have to always make sure you have like a little pack of like travel Kleenex or something.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're holding it. Other bathroom situation is that there's no, I've heard anyway, there's no tampons with applicators. I bought 98 tampons before coming here.
Yeah. Number 2, how easy is it to converse with the locals? It's not easy at all. Probably 20% of people can speak English to like a 1st grade level, maybe less. Most people don't speak English. Most people know the basic words.
1st grade? Less than 1st grade?
Yeah, like they can say hello, thank you. There's some people who can speak like maybe once every other day. You speak to somebody who can create a semi-full sentence. You're mostly conversing though with words. Like I go to the front desk when I want a taxi. I say, "Ni hao, can you call a taxi?" And I use a lot of hand motions. Can you call a taxi? A lot of I've used my Google Translate app, and there's also a great app called Say Hi Translate, and you speak it into English, into the microphone, and then it translates into Chinese, and then you can give it to the Taiwanese person. They speak into my phone, hand it back, and it translates into very broken English, and so we've had some success with that.
And like, the only time that we've had a hard time conversing with locals is when you get into a cab and you need to get somewhere.
Like we do 2 streets, so I say Donghua and Dashun. That's the major intersection. So I say Donghua, Dashun, and then I do this, boom, like a cross. So it means intersection. Like, oh.
I don't even know if that means intersection.
And then they get to the intersection, so then I'm like, right, take a right, take a right. And they're like, oh, you take a right. And then they go right, and I go, because then it's a sharp left right after. So I'm like, take a left. And he's like, oh, you take a left. Oh.
Every time. Every time.
Literally, it's a struggle. Struggle
Okay.
bus. Number 3, apartments and their differences.
There's certain things you just don't have, like you don't have an oven, you don't have a dryer, you have a washer, but everything is in a washer without hot water, so it just uses cold water. The bathrooms is, a lot of them is just like a shower head, and a drain, and a toilet, and a sink. And there's no shelving or anything because everything is just one big room that gets all wet.
Yeah.
But we were lucky, we found one with an actual bath, so I could take baths. But there's no shower curtain or everything, so still everything just gets all wet. So I don't know why.
Everything else is the same though. It's great.
That should have been number 4. One thing I noticed, I really like the fashion here. There's a lot of like long skirts that go just above or below the knee, and a lot of tank tops, but everything is high neck, yeah, that covers the collarbone.
Zero
like not
cleavage.
covers the collarbone, but like yeah, there's zero cleavage. I haven't seen a single person with like boobs hanging out. You have like some modern stuff, and then you have other people who are wearing like Simpsons t-shirts, Hello Kitty t-shirts. A lot of people wear either that or like flowy white, like very plain patterns.
Number 5, the price of a beer and the price of a meal. Beers, actually, just this side note, beer's awesome here. You don't have to watch where you drink. You literally can drink anywhere except for when you're driving. You can drink though in the back of the cab. You can drink while you're walking on the street. We went to a 7-Eleven, bought a Strongbow, and I think like a Heineken, then just cracked it open in the 7-Eleven, drank it, walked outside, sat on a bench. It's about roughly between 30 and 45 NT, which is between like $1, $1.50 for like a tall boy. And a meal, price of a meal.
Depends where you go.
Totally, and you know what? It's usually what the same. Like the night market, you can get, like we got these delicious duck sandwiches for 60 NT. But that's like what? That's like $2. And then like you can go out for dinner, spend $4 Canadian, and you're full.
Yeah.
And you got a free drink.
But you have to go to the right places.
Yeah.
Last night we went to a hot pot. We paid like $25. It was a really, I would consider it a fancy meal, and it was the equivalent of like $25 Canadian.
No, well,
For both
20
of us.
bucks.
For both of us.
And that included
So
a
that's
drink,
still-
like a very big meal. Number 6 is the weather.
It's freaking hot, okay? It's better than I thought. It's better than I thought. I thought it was going to be boiling and that I couldn't breathe. I don't feel like it's that smoggy or anything like that. There are days where it's like humid.
Yeah.
It's very humid,
Yeah.
but it's not nearly as hard to breathe as I thought it would be. So it's probably equivalent to Florida. We weren't here for the summer. Summer apparently was scorching hot,
Yeah.
like where you don't even want to go outside.
Yeah. Number 7, the smell of the air. Gabby is a little bit different on me, but I don't really notice the smell of the air at all. Like, there are some areas where if you're walking over like a sewer grate, you'll get this smell of
Yeah,
like,
it's so bad.
like the death of
so bad.
humanity just seeps into your nostril.
Think about the worst smell. That's what it smells like.
But the air smell, like just normal air, fine.
No.
It's okay. It's like at
No.
home. Number 8. Do the Taiwanese look at white people differently?
You'll just get random stares, or people are just like, I don't know, they might just be interested in looking at your features. I have no idea.
They have no problem staring at you.
Yeah.
Like it's not like when we're in Canada, it's like, oh, don't stare. It's like they'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
And then you'll look at them, staring at them, and then you'll be like, why are they staring at me? And then I had this instance where I was like, you know what, if I look back at him, maybe he'll stop. I looked back, he kept staring at me. We were just looking at each other in the eyes. We had a moment.
Yeah, that's happened to me too. I don't know, when we went to Costco to buy our TV. What the hell is that?
Oh my god, okay, so maybe, I think I know why. We bought a TV at Costco, I put it in the bottom of my cart, and I swear to god, like, Costco was like a sardine. Everyone was...
It was like Costco.
It was crazy, it was packed. And then every 10th person, like I swear to god, every 10th person who walked by our cart would stop, look in our, like just put his head like in the cart, like look, like what do you have in this cart? Like then do like a reverse, and then like look at us and look back at the cart, and then just walk away. And they don't care about that. I don't know.
But I don't feel like I'm hated.
Oh man, the Taiwanese are the nicest people I've ever met. People in Kitchener, Ontario suck compared to these people.
Honestly, I can't believe how nice and how helpful everybody is. Like, I can't believe it. It is unbelievable.
It's like everyone just wants us to succeed. They just want us to have the best time.
Everyone is so helpful. They're looking to translate. They're helping you with directions. You don't even have to ask, and people will come up to you and say, "Do you need any help?"
Number 9, internet speeds and availability. We have internet coming probably tomorrow or the day after, so we can probably give that update later.
So number 10, we're going to my list now. What animal is the Taiwan equivalent to Canadian squirrels? Honestly, dogs. They're just dogs everywhere. We passed this one, we were walking home once with a bunch of bags, and we passed, it was like a construction site, and there were all these stray dogs just sleeping under trees.
Chilling.
Like at least 20 of them. And there are dogs everywhere. You know what, I haven't seen, I've probably seen 3 cats. I've honestly probably seen only 3 cats in the city.
That's true.
There's just dogs everywhere. Will we always be able to see the sun while we're flying? Will it ever set? So when we flew to Europe for our backpacking trip after our first graduation, I was so surprised that you could see the sun the entire time we were flying. It was pretty cool. It's like the sun never set. But everyone had their windows shut. I was so
because I think most people wanted to sleep and they didn't
I don't know. So I was really disappointed. I was so we were going over Russia.
Oh
and
yeah.
over northern Canada.
We started in Toronto, and I thought we'd go over Vancouver that way. No, we went over the North Pole. We went over Nunavut, and we went back around Russia, and then near Japan, and then we went it was a cool
really
flight.
It would have been really cool to look at.
Yeah.
Number 12. How soft is the toilet paper? What about Kleenex? I'm currently sick with a cold, so these matters are important. Kleenex is not that soft, but it's not that bad. It's not like that thin shit that you get at home. It's there's some good meat.
Yeah, they got Kleenex there.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Alright, number 13. What's my favorite Taiwanese food / drink? What's Jamie's? Right now, the duck sandwiches, honestly, I did not think I would like. I'm not a big duck fan. I've never really had duck. I have to say, it's really good.
Yeah.
They're really, really good. I also had really good dumplings. Oh, those were so good. There's so much flavor. Drink-wise, every day for our training, the front desk has been bringing us traditional Taiwanese bubble teas.
Yeah.
We had this really cool one, and I don't even know what was in it.
It was kumquat and winter melon, but the bubbles were.
The bubbles were you also had a kumquat just floating on top.
Fruit, yeah.
And the bubbles were I don't even know.
It looked like little fish eyes. They were clear with this little black seed in the middle.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually fish eyes, but it was some sort of seed. It was
so good.
It was pretty interesting.
It was so good.
My favorite food, duck sandwich. So good. I want to just. I want to mail it to you guys just to try it out. I also really there's a really good place right next to our house. They have very good oolong noodles. I really enjoyed that. But the thing that really surprised me is you were on this road. It's called Wufu Road. A lot of cool markets there. I got mozzarella sticks, and I know Gabby's laughing, but they're the best mozzarella sticks I've ever had in my life. I've never had mozzarella sticks that have been oh my god, these are so good. But oh my god, these were so good. I don't even know what it was. It was just I don't know. I want to go back for those sticks, and they were just, anyways, yeah. Yeah. Oh, favorite drink? Bubble tea. There's this flavor called winter melon that's very nice. I like getting it mixed with lemon. It's like lemonade, but sweet. It's like maple syrup and then lemon.
Good. It honestly tastes like maple syrup. It's like a maple syrup drink. Number 14. Has grocery shopping been hard? It's hard to find grocery stores. The only thing that I can really find is Costco or 7-Eleven right now. But 7-Eleven, the stuff that they have there's a bigger selection, but it's the same kind of things as 7-Eleven at home. So ramen.
Well, no, I don't agree. There's so many
Yeah, I know, but it's
Cool.
all like packaged stuff. Like it's all different.
But they also have like a tofu thing where you can like.
Yeah, I know, but that looks nasty. Like
I'm gonna try it.
I don't know. There's like an egg thing that like there's like this bucket of brown water with eggs that are just like cooking in there, like hard-boiled eggs, but a lot of them are cracked. Grocery shopping is expensive.
Yeah, it's the same price as home.
Expensive. Like no, the fruits and veggies are more than
fruits are more if they're not local fruits.
Number 15. Is it true? Are smartphones cheaper in Taiwan versus Canada? What about other electronics?
They're significantly cheaper.
They're significantly cheaper, but it's not like, wow, I only paid $40 for this phone. I got a great phone. I love it. It's the Samsung Galaxy J5. And I think I paid $300 for it. $300 for it, Canadian unlocked. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's probably, I don't know what the price is. I'm guessing in Canada it's probably 600 plus.
I don't know.
I might be wrong on that, but.
Number 16. What color are street signs? Blue and green like at home? Yeah. Yeah, green. I haven't seen any blue ones.
Green like street signs. The speed limit signs are like a red circle with a white middle with the number.
What's the number on the street? On the actual thing, there's like 50 or whatever.
That's the speed limit.
So it's been interesting because on a scooter you can't actually turn left. You have to turn right and go into the next lane, and then there's a little box where you station your car or your scooter until the light goes green, and then you can go. So you can't go directly left. You have to go into the next. 17. Have you tried something, food, drink, or experience that absolutely surprised you? Give me a good surprise and a bad one.
The tofu here is very good. We went to this authentic Taiwanese restaurant and had some spicy tofu, and I really, really enjoyed it. I was not expecting to like pig out on tofu. I don't even like tofu normally.
I honestly thought coming to Taiwan was going to be like lots of biking. People were biking everywhere. I didn't think that there was going to be that many scooters. I think it's a pretty cool surprise. But we were walking with our training group, following our recruiter to this restaurant where we were all going to kind of celebrate. And we were just crossing the street, and then this gang of scooters just like started driving all at the same time, and everyone was like, "Whoa, whoa, what's going on? What's going on?" And that's just how the streets are. They are literally just packed with scooters. A bad one. I wouldn't necessarily say it's bad, but I was surprised at how freely people drive when they're on their scooter. Like, there will be 9-year-old women just driving around like there's no care in the world, and then there's going to be like new moms with their newborn babies literally hanging around
like,
their necks.
Hanging by the nipple. I'm just kidding.
You know, like, they'll have like one of those sling things, and they're just like la la la, just like riding their scooter. Or there'll be kids, like an entire family packed on those scooters.
3 behind with the dad.
Like dad is driving, mom's behind.
Yeah.
In between them are kids, and there's a kid standing in the front.
Yeah.
All no wearing a helmet.
Well, I saw a dog today, like an actual dog sitting in front, like at the feet of the scooter. He's driving, and the dog is just sitting there. Number 18. You took your diarrhea medication late. Have you had traveler's diarrhea yet? Question mark.
That was mine.
No, we didn't get it the traditional fashion. I think we did eat something bad.
We didn't get diarrhea the traditional fashion.
Like, we didn't arrive here, eat some bad food, and like shit everywhere like immediately. We got here, we were fine for like a week. We did have one bad experience with some soup, and we both had some food. That's the only thing we both had. We had some soup, and then
it was like. But honestly, it wasn't even that bad. Like Cuba, genuine. We know what's bad traveler's diarrhea. This.
Yeah, we've been pretty good here.
It was like a few hours.
It's just like. Finally, number 19. This is the last one. Random quirks. When you go to a restaurant, normally in Canada, when you go to a restaurant, make your order. You eat your food, you get your dessert, then you ask for the bill, they bring you the bill.
Yeah.
In Taiwan, they bring you the bill first, and they put it like in the table or on the table, and they basically, when you update your meal, they'll just switch the bill for a new one. You always have your bill, so when you pay, you always bring your bill up to the front to pay, but you always have it, so it's not like
you're never waiting for it.
You're like, waiter. Yeah, and you don't tip at restaurants. You barely tip the taxi driver. If you tip the taxi driver like 25 cents Canadian, like they love you. They just want to like get on their knees and just worship you. The subway system is amazing.
Yeah.
It blows Toronto and London subway system out of the water. It's so clean, like it's so modern.
You're not allowed bringing food or drink down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can like there are like subways or bubble tea places, shops in the actual station, but once you go down the escalator and into like where the actual train comes, then you're not allowed any food, and it is immaculate. Like you walk in there and you don't even see dust.
And there's Wi-Fi when you get full signal.
Yeah, there's Wi-Fi on the train.
Yeah,
not Wi-Fi, just
like you
you can actually have service.
Like 4G or whatever.
The garbage system.
Oh yeah.
So
weird.
A lot of, if you look around town, there aren't like garbage cans or anything at like a street corner where you can just like throw out your trash. You're probably going to be holding onto that trash for quite a few blocks, and that's because a lot of people back when the garbage system was different were taking their garbage and just throwing out in public garbage cans instead of actually bringing it to the dump or putting it in wherever the dumpster they had. So now the garbage system is, there is a garbage truck that comes 5 days a week, and it goes all around the city.
It's like an ice cream truck. It's like
and it's really loud. So when you're inside, you hear your garbage truck coming, you have to book it downstairs.
Yeah. Or you wait outside and everybody's like socializing.
Yeah.
All right, later.